Hi, everybody, and welcome to Connecticut Style. I'm Jocelyn Mementa. Teresa has a day off. Coming up, summer is winding down, and that means it's time to start thinking back to school. Land's End is here to show us easy mix and match options your kids will absolutely love. Plus, Dr. Jeffrey Gold from Laser Body Solutions is back with the benefits of HydraFacial, a treatment for cleaning, hydrating, and moisturizing the skin. And today, a special treat. Neil Fuentes is back with his mother, Lucina. We've heard so much.
Yes,
we've heard so much
Hemos
about
escuchado
you.
mucho de ti.
Oh, qué bien.
Muy bien, very
Bienvenida.
good. Bienvenida.
Thank you.
So we're talking about coconut today.
Yes, and this is a recipe that your mom
Oh, this has been coming
helped you
from my great-great-grandmother.
Really? Oh, so
Yeah.
this is really a family recipe.
Generation to generation, and basically right now we're going to show you exactly the very rustic way to open a coconut.
Okay, should we step back here a little bit?
Yeah, I think you should step back a little. I
At
wanted
least
to
your
throw
mom
it on
has
the
an
floor,
apron. Okay.
but she said, throw it on the floor.
No.
Come on, be a man and put it in your hands.
You're
So
actually going to use the hammer.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Okay,
do it.
so-
I've never done this before, by the
Oh,
way.
never?
I'm gonna do it for
you're
the
gonna
first
make
time
a mess.
myself.
Okay, we're
Go
gonna have
back
to clean
there.
it.
Go
We'll
back.
let's
Here
step
we
back
go.
a little bit,
Like,
Mama. Here we go.
Mama,
Ready?
lo oye ya.
I'll step behind you since you're
All right,
ready.
here we go.
Whoa!
And there we go.
Oh, great job!
And then
that
we
wasn't
have
much
it.
of a mess.
And that's
Okay.
how you open a coconut.
That's great.
There you go. And now with this, we're gonna make a great cake.
Yes, and we can't wait to
se
try this.
procesa, como que está
Yeah,
malo también.
yeah.
Isn't it
And then
great?
what we do is with a little knife, we take it out and we put it in the food
How
processor.
soft is that?
This is not soft. This is
No,
hard.
it is hard. Okay,
Right.
but that's because it's a mature coconut.
Correct. And then we put it in the food processor, and this is once you peel it, and this is what it's going to
All
look
right.
like. And with that, we're going to make the cake.
Can't wait to try it. All right. Now, everybody, we need to tell everybody to do what they need to do right now. Take a look at this camera over here.
Y dile a la gente que almuercen. Siéntese y relájense.
Siéntense, relájense, que van a almorzar en estilo.
Sit back and relax because you're having lunch in style.
Yes.
If you're between the ages of 40 and 85, call 1-800-458-1700 now to find out more about Funeral Advantage. The average funeral costs over $9,000, but the most government benefits will pay your family is only $255, leaving your loved ones to pay the balance. Call now to learn how Funeral Advantage helps protect your loved ones. It pays up to $20,000 cash immediately for funeral and any other expenses. You must be age 40 to 85 to qualify. It's easy. No physical examination is necessary. And coverage starts as soon as you're accepted. To get free information about Funeral Advantage, call 1-800-458-1700 now. With Funeral Advantage, your rates will never increase. Your benefits will never decrease, and your plan cannot be canceled. You'll also get a free planning guide to help carry out your wishes, so everything is done just as you'd want them to be. Funeral Advantage pays up to $20,000 cash to your family when they need it most. To get free information about Funeral Advantage and its benefits, call 1-800-458-1700 now. There's no obligation. Call now.
Laser Body Solutions is Connecticut's home for the most advanced and revolutionary non-invasive cosmetic laser treatments available. Today, we're talking about the benefits of HydraFacial. It's a breakthrough technology that cleanses, hydrates, and moisturizes the skin. Dr. Jeffrey Gold is a board-certified surgeon with over 30 years of experience and is joined by esthetician Laura Robertson and our lovely model, Vicki. Thank you all for being here. All right, what is HydraFacial?
HydraFacial is a breakthrough technology that has eliminated one of the problems with exfoliation that's always been an issue, and that is drying. When our skin cells are dried out, they don't function at their optimal level, and what we perceive is the damage that we call aging. Well, HydraFacial exfoliates like microdermabrasion did, but it does it better, less uncomfortably, no redness, no sandblasting. This, at the same time as it exfoliates the dead skin cells, it moisturizes and hydrates. Hydrate is the root word of the name of the technology, hydrofacial.
And is this fairly new?
Yes, it's just come to Connecticut. We're the first practice in our entire region to bring it on board. It's been around for a few years, but like so many other things, New England is last.
Okay. Now we have a couple pictures that we want to show everybody. As we see these pictures, let's talk about some of the advantages of hydrofacial. And is it for everybody?
Any skin type can benefit from hydrofacial. This particular picture shows a lady with acne on her forehead before and how clear her forehead is after a series of treatments.
Now, why did that clear up the acne?
Because it hydrates. One of the big problems with acne is the skin is dry. So a lot of the things that are prescribed for people, which actually dry the skin out, is doing the reverse of what really should be done. We need to moisturize the skin.
I didn't realize that. All right. And this picture?
This picture shows the reversal of hyperpigmentation, the dark circles that so many people get under their eyes.
Oh, yes. We all know about that one.
By the skin getting plumped up with the peptides that are infused into the skin as the last step of the hydrofacial process, the skin becomes thicker and the dark circles disappear.
All right. Let's take a look at our next one.
This lady has wrinkles in her forehead in the before picture, and they're basically gone in the after
They
picture.
certainly are.
Her skin is moisturized, hydrated. She's had antioxidants infused into her skin and peptides to plump it up.
In our fourth picture.
This is a similar picture of some facial aging changes, especially the fold between the nose and the mouth that's been plumped up with Derma Builder, which we add to the hydrofacial treatment.
So how long is this treatment? How long does it take?
Depending on the extent of the serums that are infused, the treatment can take anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes.
And how often would you need it?
Initially, a series of 6 treatments spaced once a week would be a great way to get the process started, and then maintenance should be probably once a month.
All right, let's get the process started over here.
Let's do that.
Laura, are you ready? And Vicki, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay, and Dr. Gold, tell us what's going on here.
Laura is going to do a procedure on Vicki. This is the initial step of the hydrofacial, which exfoliates, but at the same time hydrates and moisturizes.
And Vicki, how does that feel?
It's really kind of like being licked by a kitty cat.
Oh, okay. So it's not so bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
I understand you've had 2 procedures already.
I have.
And what benefits have you seen?
I don't have that sun-dried skin that I normally have in the summer. It's unbelievable the way it moisturizes and just plumps everything up.
And did you feel like you really needed this treatment to freshen up your skin?
It just makes all the difference.
It really does.
It really does.
Oh, that's amazing. And you say really everybody can have this procedure?
Some of the major problems that people come in with are hyperpigmentation, acne, sensitive skin, oily skin, dry skin. So basically just about all the skin problems that we see can be helped with hydrofacial.
All right, let's talk about the technology involved here. You have a sophisticated tool over there, and how does it all work?
At the same time as a vacuum is created to create the exfoliation, in that little blue tip of the machine, there are edges that actually rough up the skin and remove the dead skin cells at the same time as infusing serums, hydrating and moisturizing.
And you say that this is only a 15 to 30 minutes?
15 to 30 minutes.
And twice a week?
No, initially initially once a week for a series of about 6. And then once a month after that, just to maintain. It's also wonderful to be used just as a standalone procedure immediately preceding an event. So you have a prom to go to or a wedding or whatever, and you come in the day before, have a hydrofacial, and leave glowing.
And everyone's going to say, what happened to you? You look fabulous.
Absolutely. One of our nurses was one of the first people who had the procedure done the day that we were being trained, and when she got home, her 19-year-old son said, "Mom, you look terrific."
Oh, of course, we all love hearing that. What are people saying to you?
They're just saying, what are you doing? Your skin looks great. What are you doing?
All right, well, you're seeing
Obviously.
Dr. Gold, so that's what you need to do is get a hydrofacial.
That's right.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And of course, you can get more information from Dr. Jeffrey Gold of Laser Body Solutions at 244 0 Whitney Avenue in Hamden. That phone number, 203-281-5737. Again, thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
Up next, Neil Fuentes and his mom share a recipe for coconut custard cake when Connecticut Style returns. Stay with us.
These are some of the screen teas you'll find at the mall, which are the same teas you'll find at Bob's. When you buy your teas at Bob's, you can use your Bob's Rewards card for big savings. So our teas won't cost you your shirt. See it at the mall. Buy it at Bob's.
Cool Smiles! We're the fun way to keep your family's teeth healthy.
Our office is built for the whole family, especially kids.
Plus, everyone is friendly. Not just us.
If you want, Mommy can come back with you.
Or watch from the window.
We see everyone in the family, even kids as young as 1.
And we accept most types of insurance.
If you want quality dental care
in a clean, safe, and fun environment,
just call today to make an appointment for you or your child.
Nissan's Bottom Line Sales Event. Huge selection, huge savings. Get Rogue for less than CR-V and RAV4. More cars, great offers, more savings. That's the bottom line.
Before Allegra, my allergy medicines took hours to work or made me drowsy. After Allegra, I have the only one that combines fast, non-drowsy 24-hour relief of my toughest symptoms.
Proven effective even at 8 times high pollen levels.
After Allegra, I have it all.
These are some of the screen teas you'll find at the mall, which are the same teas you'll find at Bob's. When you buy your teas at Bob's, you can use your Bob's Rewards card for big savings. So our teas won't cost you your shirt. See it at the mall. Buy it at Bob's.
There is absolutely nothing quite like the taste of coconut custard cake made with fresh coconut, especially this recipe, because we're here with Neil Fuentes and his mother, Lucina. Bienvenida, Lucina.
Thank you.
She doesn't speak much English,
No.
but
I do.
Yes, and Neil does, of course.
So I can't translate. That's no
We're going to be
problem.
translating this whole time. So what was your mother's influence in La Cocina?
Well, I grew up in the kitchen, so, she taught me everything I know when it comes to cooking. I just grew up in it. I remember since I was 3 years old, I was in that kitchen just cooking with her.
Now, you've been with us for many, many times on this show.
Correct.
Some of those recipes, did they come from Mom?
I would say 75% of those recipes are at least some sort of my mother's influence in them. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And so how was he in La Cocina?
¿Cómo era yo en la cocina? ¿Qué tal era yo en la cocina cuando te ayudaba?
Todos ayudaban.
Me and all my brothers all helped.
5 hijos.
5 varones, 5 brothers.
And you're the baby?
I am the baby.
Ajá.
I am the baby. So we all,
Todos ayudaban.
it's not like we wanted to help. She's
Y se
saying
les enseñaba a
and I used to
batir, a
teach them
moler, a hacer, a machacar.
to bite, to cut, to slice.
So she encouraged you to be in the kitchen with her?
Kind of forcing us more.
Forcing. You know what? That's a good thing. Forcing the kids to
tú lo
help in the
forzaste
kitchen.
más que todo.
Every mother should do that with their kids. Because
Absolutely.
really, how are the kids going to learn if they're not forced
we all cook.
to be in the kitchen?
Todos cocinan.
All of you.
Yeah,
Todos.
We all
Todos
cook.
cocinan.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the best one?
¿Quién es el mejor cocinero de los 5?
Of course they're going to say him.
Él cocina.
Yeah, I cook. I cook
Cocina
a lot.
muy bien.
Yeah, very good. I cook very good. Very well.
Let's take a look at some of these pictures that you brought
I know.
to share with all of us. And
Ay, bebecito, mi bebecito. El más chiquitico.
The little baby.
And this is the little baby, Neil Fuentes, little baby.
Yeah.
The baby of the
Naked.
family, the baby, right?
Yeah,
The baby of the 5 children.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, what
La
is this?
graduación.
That's my high school graduation. That's my father right there with the blue tie. And then my niece and my nephew right there with me.
Sí.
Okay. And what's this
Yes.
one?
En la granja.
That
que
was in the farm where
en
I
la
grew
granja,
up. Right?
And
de
you were-
siembras de yuca.
That's
de,
yucca plants
Yucca
behind
plants
us.
in the back.
In the back, yeah.
Yuca.
Yucca.
So all you have to do is go in the backyard, get
Yuca,
your yucca.
naranja, aguacates, todo.
Yeah, we have yucca, oranges, avocados, you name it. We had cows.
I want to come visit your farm.
Yeah,
It
ella
has
quiere ir a
so many
visitarla, sí.
things. And what is
Yeah.
this?
Ajá, ahí enseñándole la doctrina metafísica.
She's teaching me the doctrine of metaphysics,
Es muy buena para.
which is very good to
para
rule your
aprender
life.
Oh, absolutely.
Para relajarse,
To relax.
aceptar la vida de otra forma.
And accept life the way it's supposed to be.
And everybody needs that because life is so stressful.
Viaje a México.
That was in Mexico. We were obviously eating Mexican food. To experiment.
You love to eat, don't we?
Yeah,
okay.
me encanta comer.
And this, of course, is our last picture. And
yes, es la boda.
La boda.
That was my wedding. And my mom walked me down the aisle.
Okay, well, let's get started with our fabulous coconut custard cake. Okay. What are our ingredients?
¿Cuáles son los ingredientes?
Vamos a hacer una torta de coco.
We're going to make a coconut cake.
Esta receta viene de familia,
This recipe comes from
de tradición.
Traditionally from my family.
We are honored that you're sharing that with us.
Estamos muy honrados que lo hagas aquí. We have 2 cups of coconut.
Vamos a utilizar 2 cocos rallados o molidos o procesados.
That are being in the food processor after being peeled.
Okay.
Vamos a utilizar 3 tazas de
3 cups of sugar.
3 cups of sugar.
Azúcar. 6 cucharadas
6
de
tablespoons
mantequilla
of butter.
Derretida.
Melted butter.
Okay.
8 huevos.
8 eggs.
8 huevos. Y 6 tazas de leche en polvo.
And 6 tablespoons of
powdered milk.
Yeah.
Leche en polvo.
Yeah, powdered milk.
Powdered milk.
And then
una cucharada de vainilla.
And then about a tablespoon of vanilla extract.
Y batimos.
And we're going to mix that very well. We're going to mix it very, very well.
Mezclamos todo.
Yeah.
Y ya eso es.
She has strong arms.
Rápida,
that's very fast, very easy to make.
Fácil,
as you can see, that's all it is. Now, there's one thing that we hablar de caramelo. Before we put here 1 cup of sugar with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of water, and let it cook until it became this beautiful golden caramel.
Right, and this is the caramel lining of the cake.
Exactly, that's what's going to make the cake nice and caramelized in the outside, so delicious. I've never seen a cake like this before. This cake, what's going to happen when you bake it, it separates, so it becomes a custard on top and grounded caramelized coconut in the bottom.
Now, is this a recipe that you would find in many Latin countries?
¿Esta es una receta que tú conseguirías en todas partes de Latinoamérica o solamente en la familia?
No.
No, only in the Galindez family.
No está en ningún recetario.
In this recipe is nowhere but my book.
Oh my goodness.
It will be on my book, definitely. Which
Pueden haber otras recetas, pero no esta.
They could be other recipes similar to this, but it's not quite the same.
Okay, and guess what? We're all going to get that recipe because we're going to put it on our website. So be sure to check our website.
Absolutely.
Click on Connecticut Style. We'll have it all there for you.
Ya tenemos todo mezclado.
Now we have everything mixed.
Yes.
And then we grab
Tiene que estar en un molde acaramelado.
It has to have in a caramelized mold like that.
Para que pueda dar esa consistencia de quesillo.
So because you want the consistency
of a custard.
A custard, yes.
Yeah. So we put it right in there.
Very good.
And we're going to have the oven preheated at 350 degrees.
And do you put it immediately or do you put it in a water?
You have to put it immediately in the oven. You don't want
directly on the oven.
Directly on the oven.
Okay.
So we're going to do that. I'm going to do that for her.
Right. We're going to check back in with you guys at the end of the show when we actually show everybody what this cake looks like. And it's going to be so delicious. So everybody stick around, okay? Up next, going back to school in style, Land's End previews this season's must-haves when Connecticut Style returns.
You brought us all these story ideas through Report It.
Veterans concerned about losing transportation contacted News 8.
Then we got to work on them and got real results for you. Thanks for being a part of the team and keep those story ideas coming. The Patriots play the Jaguars tonight at 7:30 on MyTV9. New England kicks off preseason by taking on Jacksonville, who will walk away with the win. Don't miss a minute of the action tonight at 7:30 on MyTV9.
The new revolution at Lake Compounds. What I like about you. Rock, roll, and spin 360 degrees on the Revolution. Get free Pepsi all day and save with coupons from Burger King or at lakecompounds.com. That's what I like about you. Exit 31 off I-84 in Bristol, Connecticut. Hey!
Victims of situations in which they have been injured through no harm of their own are entitled to full and complete compensation for all of their injuries and losses.
We don't charge a fee unless we recover for the client.
A good lawyer has to be willing to aggressively pursue the claim of the client and to understand what the client's needs are. At Buckley & Wynn, that's what we do.
We urge everybody that believes that they've had an injury and may have a case, call us.
It's hard to believe it is time for back-to-school shopping. Jenny Luciani is a back-to-school style expert for Land's End and is here with the must-have styles for fall. Welcome back.
Hi, thanks for having me.
All right, now, I understand Land's End recently conducted a survey.
Yes, Land's End actually teamed up with Parents Magazine to talk to moms and kids about, just the different stresses of going back to school. And they actually found that 60%, so more than half of moms, said the hardest part is getting kids dressed and out the door in the morning, which as moms we can all relate to.
But everyone's excited to go back to school and they want to have that perfect look.
Right, it's exciting, and getting dressed is the biggest challenge. So and actually 3 out of 5 moms said that they wanted their kids to be able to express their individual style in their clothing. So you want clothes that are going to make moms and kids happy, and also moms are looking for quality without breaking the bank.
Right.
So that's why Land's End is such a great resource for moms.
And so what are some of the must-haves this fall?
Well, some of the must-haves, are sort of things that are going to get you the most bang for your buck. So things that you're going to be able to mix and match. Items like cargo pants and t-shirts that you can layer with. And of course, sweaters and knits are always important for fall. So we actually brought some adorable little models to show you today to display these trends.
Let's take a look at them. Let's have our first 2 models.
Oh, we're looking at our boys. Boys are, always somewhat tough to shop for.
You're right.
It's always like, what, jeans, but you can actually find some really great styles here. In Walker, he's wearing fatigue cargo pants, which are huge for fall, with vintage graphic tees that come in a bunch of different prints, so they can even pick out what they like. And of course, layering and mixing and matching, as I mentioned, another big trend this year. 73% of moms say they love to mix and match because it's just as easy.
How do you convince boys to wear color? Because they tend to not like a lot of color.
Well, you can pick color, let them. Land's End, the great thing about Land's End is that they offer items in tons of colors. So, you can just find really what they like. And of course, boys always tend to like the blues, and then, you go with the neutrals.
I love the shoes. The shoes
desert boots are great. They're back pretty much every year and big for boys, and it's a nice alternative to sneakers.
And the other model?
The other model, Elijah, is wearing a classic jeans and t-shirt look, which is great. Again, with the layering the hoodie on top, and which at Land's End they actually call it no sweat outfitting because it's so easy.
It is.
It really makes mornings run much more smoothly.
Jeans, of course, still so popular.
Of course, and a lot of what you're seeing you can find for under $50, like
that's even
the Berber
better.
fleece. So really affordable.
Can we get them to turn around so we can showcase the backpacks, boys? Oh yes, take a look at those.
Of course, a backpack is always an essential, and Land's End makes the Featherlight, which is a stylish choice, comes in lots of different prints, and it's under $30.
All right.
So, Elijah picked the frog print, which is adorable, and they can really customize it to themselves. You can even get it embroidered or personalized, so it's really great.
Well, thank you, boys. We appreciate it. You look great. And our next 2 models?
Yes, so we have some girls, of course, to show you. And with girls, it's all about feminine, age-appropriate pieces and fall-themed prints that can easily transition as the weather gets colder. So, of course, t-shirts, tunics, dresses, leggings, skirts, lots of patterns, and again, mixing and matching.
I love the layered look.
The layered look is great. And on Brooke, she's our younger girl here. She's even wearing her florals into fall. And again, layering with a toggle sweater on top. Just a ton of choices.
I love her boots. You can get that at Land's End?
Yes, the boots
I want those boots.
So cute with the knee socks kind of showing through in a contrasting pattern. So you can tell she's really having fun with it, but mom is still happy too because it's very age appropriate.
Absolutely. And then our next model?
Well, uniforms. A lot of schools are doing uniforms now, and it's really hard for kids to express their individuality, but now you can because you can layer on lots of different colors, even, add on a belt, and Land's End has more choices than ever. So
and what is she holding?
She's got a lunch box.
That is it matches her, and it matches her
really
backpack.
Stylish and functional way to tote her lunch to school. And she's in the poplin pin tuck dress, which actually has a faux suede skinny belt added on top. So a great way to kind of cinch it all together.
And girls, can you turn around a little bit so that we can see your backpacks? Very nice.
And again, they're picking something that they like, and mom is happy too, which is really important. That's half the battle.
Okay, just really quickly, you want to take a look at these backpacks as well?
Of course, like we mentioned, backpacks are really important, and you can find everything on landsend.com. A lot of styles under $30, and you can even customize. They can get little pictures embroidered on, and their name, and tons of different prints and colors.
Very good. Jenny, thank you so much. And let's get one more look of our models. If you guys can stand up there in the front. And of course, if you want more information on anything you saw here today, all you have to do is visit landsend.com. Thank you all for being with us. It's great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jenny.
Okay.
And don't go away. There's more Connecticut Style right after this.
You know, I went a lot of years without seeing the dentist. And then it happened. One tooth, so painful I couldn't even sleep at night. Why do people wait so long to call the dentist? You're going to have to take care of it sometime. Aspen Dental got me in right away. My dentist fixed me up, and now I'm sleeping like a baby.
Right now, new patients get a free exam and x-rays. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
Come on, people. Take care of your smile. Call Aspen Dental.
A little time to smile. I am a value-seeking missile. Saving money's great, but saving money on the best, that's what I live for. So I was beyond ecstatic when I called Amica for car insurance. The quote was way less than what I was paying. Amica found all these other ways to help me save money. Good driver discounts, auto plus home discounts, and I got accident forgiveness. Search over? Value acquired.
You could save hundreds with Amica Auto Insurance. Call for a free quote now.
I am a look before you leave kind of guy. It doesn't matter if it's my computer or my breakfast cereal. I research before I buy anything. So when I bought car insurance, I wanted to know who's got the best reputation, who stands by their customers. I learned two things. People have great things to say about Amica, and Amica has been ranked highest in customer satisfaction for more than a decade. That is my kind of company.
You could save hundreds with Amica Auto Insurance. Call for a free quote now.
What a treat for all of our guests. We're about to have some of this fabulous coconut custard cake. And Neil?
Look at the layers.
Look
this
at that.
Is exactly what we want.
Now, how long did it stay in the oven?
It was 45 minutes to an hour until it gets nice and golden. And then when you unmold it, you put it upside down, take the mold off, and that's what it's going to look like.
And it just slides down.
It slides down.
Easily.
But you have to do it right away when you get it out of the oven because the caramel is still melting. It's still melted. So if you wait, it's going to stuck because the caramel will get hard.
Great.
Look at those layers.
Okay, you guys, you ready to eat?
Ready?
Yeah, you guys have been working hard. All right, grab a piece. Here you go. There you
See if you like it. Just try it.
You
Let me
want to
know.
pass this? Jenny, I'll give you this one. Oh, can you pass this one to this little guy? Oh, thank you. There you go. All right, we want to thank all of our guests today, Neil and Lucina Fuentes, Jenny Luciani, and our Lands End models, of course. Dr. Jeffrey Gold, most of all, thank you all for watching. Make it a great day, everybody.